Oh, damn it. Oh, god damn it. Damn it, I boomed. I boomed it up. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Oh, I oh, is that cool taste? No, 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 no. No, this is. You can tell by the tweet. My name is Dave. That's what they're saying. Yeah, I fucked it up. I boomed it. I forgot I muted my mic on OBS. I mute my mic on here like that. What's oh god damn it. Anyway, how's everyone's Sunday on this fine Sunday fun day? It's been emotional today because the person on the screen that you're looking at right now, this person Dave, has apparently how can I phrase this properly? Sunsetted themselves. Racism too. How you doing, man? Uh, so how do I even begin this? It's so much to unpack here because some of you guys might have seen this already on Twitter, and some of you guys might already know what's going on. Is Dave okay? Well, we don't know. There's been nothing so far. Um, First of all, Vito quote tweeted this guy. Let me see. Have I got? Actually, let me just check. Let me just vet the tabs I got here. Let me just turn it off quickly. So, Vito, being Vito, he was extremely salty today. I absolutely can't believe how fucking mad he was. And I invited him to come onto my show about a little over a week ago, and he basically pussied out, and I called him out on being a bit of a pussy. But okay, so it was 20 hours ago. This recent. Let me get to the what happened. But first of all, Vito being Vito says Kiwi Farms has driven this guy to sunset themselves, and I'm sure they are very happy about it. Hope everyone can reach him in time. And I just want to say this about Vito. Why doesn't he reach out to this guy? Do you know what I mean? Why can't Vito, this leader in this anti-Kiwi Farms crusade, Vito fat fuck neckbeard Gisaldi, step in here? Yeah, he's just. I had a bit of a Twitter uh, altercation with him. He's just off on one. Called me a retard because I called him a pussy, and he is. He is a pussy because he basically said, "Oh, I'm not coming on your show." And I just want to quickly say this now. And if Vito, if you are listening to this, I've already said this in our DMs. A person who has given a minor's information to a pedophile and tried to defend it has more balls than you, Vito. Oh, it's been blowing up. This whole thing. What did Dave do to deserve to be blasted on Kiwi? I realised. Well, here's the thing, right? Let me just get through this thing quickly. So they say the name is Dave, and there's a picture. I can't bloody read that, but it goes on and on and on. And there was a bit where he asked Josh, or he wished Josh would show him more compassion. And you can find this Twitter thread, and you can read it yourselves, and they do explicitly say Kiwi Farms and Josh, and if you ask me, I hope that they're okay. I hope that they are okay. But here is the thing about them, right? What did he do to deserve getting blasted on Kiwi Farms? Well, he didn't. He didn't get blasted. This Fred, this thing about him now, which was originally 13 pages, 13 pages that had 250 posts, and I've looked through this thread before it went to beyond 13 pages. Not one that I've seen that stood out to me that appeared that they were actually wishing harm on this guy. Not one that I can see. I really don't get it. By the way, ignore the ignore ignore this name, the moderator's name. He's no longer a moderator on Kiwi Farms. Yeah, I mean, Bisk. Let's hope he is okay. I do, and looking through this thread, there are people that said, yeah, I hope so too. Yeah. So bear in mind, remember this username, Bu_Nyan. By the way, Mr. Trigger warning. There may be some derogative. There may be some not very nice words to describe certain people of certain groups or organizations and so on and so forth. And also, I want to also say, I do not condone people harassing people that don't deserve it, or harassment of any people at all. Yeah, there you go. So this character Bu, which is actually Near, who is actually the person who made that long Sudoku thread on Twitter, went by this name for a long time and then moved on from that. But they were responsible for creating the most accurate emulator for SNES games or something, which has been very impressive. That's talent there. That's very good talent to have, like, and to be able to use that. Yeah, I commend them. However, I will say that the person that we are dealing with here. Let me just have a look at this. Fictional characters. I think this is a post that they made. One is supposed to have the right to confront their accuser. How does one confront Lisa Simpson? What emotional damage has Lisa Simpson suffered? How do you even determine the age of a drawing on paper? But Your Honor, she said she was 18 on panel 3A. Can you ask for photo identification first? What is your character portrayed in the drawing? What if it's a cyborg? Already 800, 600-year-old? I don't know. This is what we're dealing with here. Clear Path, how you doing? Just the same sort of politics about pictures depicting, well, underage people, I guess. Yikes. But they were very big in the emulation community. They had, I think they then. Where do I begin with this? If you if you've downloaded a Super Nintendo emulator within the last 5 or 6 years, you probably might have heard of Bu, or at least used the emulator he wrote for the console BSNES, now known as Hygen. one of the biggest names. It's a cycle accurate Super Nintendo emulator, basically. By 2011, SNES was pretty accurate, and that's when he wrote an article about it for Ars Technica. SNES popularity and accuracy combined with his noble goal that echoed that of main project. So you see here, the original poster of this thread has not said anything negative about them, really. In 2014, his depression started to set in from his only talent being programming, spending the last 10 years of his life and lots of money on a Super Nintendo emulator, and his failure to learn Japanese or drawing. And you can't help but sympathize with that. You can see that, and you can tell from the Twitter thread that I showed earlier that yeah, he has suffered from, or is suffering from, mental health issues. It is really, really sad to see. And this is one of the biggest dramas of what I could tell about Bu or Nier or however you want to pronounce it. I'm sorry, but see you, Kia. 10,000 SNES package and more drama tales in late 2016, early 2017. He went from being a famous emulator developer to being a source of the drama of the community. And a bit of it has to do with how he handled a box of Super Nintendo cartridges. While his negative reputation was slowly building itself up as the fame got to his head, this is when it really exploded in his face. One of Bu's main projects with regards to the SNES was a preservation project to both dump and catalog the SNES library his way with checksums and info on each cartridge. Especially as he wasn't too satisfied with the efforts of other groups with the same objective, like No Intro. February 2017, when disaster struck with the project, disaster that ended up denting his reputation while being covered in the gaming press. Bu wanted to preserve the SNES games his way, and that meant any collector who wanted to help had to mail their cartridges to Bu for dumping. He borrowed 100 cartridges, or $7,500 to $10,000 worth of Super Nintendo games. And these were sent to him using USPS. And during shipment, one of the labels that was secured to the box came off. And he accused USPS of stealing the package. And there was a massive, massive media storm about it, and eventually the package was found. If I'm happy to put a link to the thread later, but this is everything about it. This is the main sort of like the main info dump about this guy, and most of it just seems very tame compared to some of the threads that have been made about, for instance, DSP, Chris Chan, where they've got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of threads, and 13 threads with 250 posts. That was enough. Golden Boy, how you doing? This is their Persona ref sheet, and it, yeah, it very youngish for someone who's like, I would assume 30. it's so like it is really sad to see that, but oh, so moving on from that, that was 2018. That was 2018, about 3 years ago. Um, with certain, some posts here and there, um, talking about some of the things that he's been doing, some of the things that he's been up to, but nothing really nasty, really. I think some people did recognize his talent. And one thing that I will say as well, in that thread, I've gone through those 13 pages and there's been no sign of any docs or any personal public information about the person. That tweet that said, "My name is Dave," that was the first bit of information that you could find about him. But here we have Josh, the admin for Kiwi Farms, having a dialogue um, with Bew. So to Noel from Bew, and that was June 26th, 12:59 p.m. I don't know what time zone that would be, but yesterday. I can't do this anymore. I've tried therapy. I've tried every antidepressant available in Japan. I've erased my entire internet presence back in July. I've tried everything, but nothing works. I can't stop having panic attacks. I can't stop feeling humiliated. I can't stop spending every hour of my life worrying about what your users are going to do next to me or my friends, but both on-site and on-site and off. It's been a 3-year nightmare for me. But here's the thing. You could have just avoided all that if you just stayed off the internet. Someone's missing? Well, apparently. Someone. Nest Beast who made. What? So, what are we talking about real quick? I'm trying to derail. I can't. Just don't know what's happened. Um, quick summary. Someone made a massive tweet thread of them saying that they can't take it anymore because of Kiwi Farms, and there's just a few discrepancies, and there's a massive hate mob about Kiwi Farms at the moment. But yeah, first paragraph. They've tried everything but getting off the internet. I know I'm different, but I've tried my best. And this is an email from the guy that made that long tweet to Josh, the admin of Kiwi Farms. I know I'm different, but I've tried my best to be a good person, to learn from my mistakes and not repeat them, to help others wherever I could. But I've also been ridiculed for being different. It's been a constant in my entire life. It's unbearable. But it wouldn't be the first lolcow to try and take down Kiwi Farms. No, this has happened before. There's been many other people on the internet that have tried to basically get Kiwi Farms taken down because someone's died or someone's no longer with us, so to speak, and it hasn't really been true. This is the first that I've seen where they've accredited Kiwi Farms and Josh to their own, I guess, Sudoku. But yeah, we just got to see. We just got to see. To learn from my mistakes, and I can't live like this anymore. It has wrecked my entire life. I really can't explain why this hurts me so deeply, and And bear in mind, this is a 13-page thread where nothing bad has been said about them, and there's been no docs, alright? I can't explain why it hurts me so deeply, and I know it's irrational. I can only tell you that I can't handle this anymore. Bew is all I have. I have no real life friends, no identity off the internet. This is it. There's no other reason for my being to try and emulate game consoles for people. I put my entire life into this. So I'll give you the choice. If you take down my oh, here's the thing. The buckle up, buckaroos. If you'll take down my thread, I'll offer you my entire life savings of 120,000 USD. As much of that as you want, however you want it. Now, I want to say this: if you have 120 USD and you're living in somewhere in Japan, just get off the internet, buy a plane ticket to Bali or Bora Bora or somewhere. That's quite good, comfy money. That is $120, $1,000. Nuts. I'll further offer you my services as a 20-year software engineer free of charge. I've done my best in the past 3 years to better myself and make changes for every point criticized here. I'm not involved with the fandom or non-binary scene and haven't been for years. I was just desperate to fit in somewhere. My politics are centrist and keep to myself. My social media accounts are all gone, all long gone. You won't hear from me again. I'll just post emulator releases, that's it. Absolutely no internet presence otherwise. On my word, and I'll keep going to therapy to try and get past this, but you said that therapy doesn't work. This is me outright begging you with everything I have, please give me the chance to get through this. You won 1,000 times over already. What? If not, then I'll reply with my docs, a scan of my passport, a recent photo, and proof that it's mine for confirmation. Because there's no docs in this thread. That's why you're offering your docs to someone who doesn't have it on a thread about you. And then Sudoku, I'll live alone. I've tested my setup with a slip knot on a solid climbing rope over a door frame. I've spent weeks doing my research on this. It works. I can nearly pass out with little effort or discomfort. The carrot, oh my god, easily compressible. Oh god. What's cracking? Just got home and tuning in. Hi, Nerinium. Long story short, well known. Well, maybe not well known because I didn't know about them until today. Emulator professional tweeted about sunsetting themselves, blaming Kiwi Farms, and we're just going through the emails that contradict the Sudoku thread. And we're just going through the process that they will take to Sudoku themselves. I live on the 14th floor and have a balcony. I know my reputation and honor, having had a history of having had no history of ever threatening this, nor being untruthful in my 20 years online. I give you my word that I'm serious. You can post this email if you choose. I won't make a big fuss about it online, though. Don't worry, it doesn't matter anymore. I really try to avoid getting to this point, but every day has been worse than the last. for too long now. There's 2 weeks, but the only time in the past few years where I've felt any happiness at all. So it's up to you. Let me know what you decide, please, or if you want anything else from me, view. And right now we're having a look at the setup of what we assume is the method that they're taking, the funds that they have, which should equate to 120,000 USD, and what appears to be medications. Noel responded, "You're putting me in a very uncomfortable position. The smartest thing for me to do is simply ignore email, but I genuinely try to be nice to people. Every word that I say in reply to you will eventually be used against me if I help you. I've censored my website and my users may be upset. If I don't help you, I could be under investigation due to your actions. Even if my users don't care, accepting money as you've offered could be a violation of some extortion laws. I will have to consult at least one of my attorneys regarding this criminality of this issue no matter what." And that's the best response that he could have made to that. You've got a person who's saying, take down my thread, if so, I'll give you $120,000. It's just... But yeah, there's no... I'll get to what I want to talk about it later, but he finishes off with, though in follow-up, why does this small discussion thread bother you so much? If you're in Japan taking medication and making enough money to have 120,000 USD in liquidity laying around, what does the Kiwi farms deprive you of to make it worth that much money all your life? I don't see anyone on the thread talking about hurting you, so I don't understand what you mean by what they'll do next. Yeah, Satire's taking a Sunday off with this one. So Bew responds, well, first, thank you for replying. I understand all of that. I know the risk it places you under. You have my word that none of this leaves here. We can switch to a secure chat like Signal if you want, username near redacted. And look, you can't say that even Josh himself doesn't censor certain things. I know full well about Google's exploitative removal practices and the risk it places on you. I can send it via anonymized Bitcoin. I have zero intention to do anything to undo this. If I were to send money, feel free to consult with an attorney if you want. I'll sign a legally binding agreement with my legal name that it's not in any way tied to anything that could get you in trouble. I'm a US citizen as well. As best as I can tell, I have a RSD as a result of ADHD, particularly bad. And they supply a link about ADHD. I'll be free. I hope they didn't as well. I hope they didn't. I really can't tell you why it makes me so miserable. I don't understand it either. I've been to see... What is wrong with me? I've been to so many different therapists, watched every video, talked to so many people. It just doesn't help. When the thread went up in May 2018, and that's how old this thread is, it was a little humiliating at first, but nothing major. Then why are you kicking up a stink about it now? But then people started showing up in servers I was in, accusing me of pedophilia. It's difficult to be called something so horrendous, but still, I just ignored it completely. In February 2020, someone claiming to be from your site posted a docs list on Pastebin of several of my friends to 4chan. Imugen board. I don't know if I said that correctly. I lost one of my best friends online 10 years to that, and they have a link to the person's Twitter account. If you must know, yes, I know transfers, etc. I doubt you'd sympathize, but the relationship meant a lot to me. She got so upset by having her personal information revealed that she blamed me, and we haven't spoken since in July 2020. Basil and Retro Crab on your board were trying to make a thread on another emulator developer, Arisotura. Come on, guys, it's late in the night for me. Because of me, while she was suicidal, I said the word Sudoku. Um, I know again, trans again. I don't expect you to care much about these people, but they were my friends, and and they spent years helping me with my software. And then when Jacob, the dumbass that he was, tried to help me, I got on your bad side with someone named Rippler. Doxed him in January 2021. I haven't heard from him since either, and I don't even know if. So if you don't know, you like if. So you don't know if they are still with us or not, do you? I haven't heard from him since either, and I don't even know. He's not my friend, but I didn't want this to happen. None of this ever happened to me before. Ooh. He's not my friend. None of this happened before. People didn't target other people like this because of my actions. I've always been internalized to the blame for the actions of others. I feel responsible for this. And that's the thing. Like, you're taking responsibility for something that affects other people. Every day I wonder when it's going to start up again, who they're going to go bother next, if they're going to get my docs, but they haven't. And you offered your docs to... Oh, fuck. If they're going to harass my employer, why? If they're going to convince others I'm attracted to kids, animals, or whatever other horrifically disgusting things they think of, it's funny to say it's not, man. I'm a real person. Yeah. Jeez. Jesus. Call me out on what I did. I'll own that. I owned it on your site in February 2020. I know I'm weird, pathetic, and so on, but I don't deserve this. I don't know if you realize this or not, but your users go after us off-site when they want to provoke reactions out of this. It's not just the thread. People A-log all the time. I have quite a few, and the site is like vindication and validation that is deserving the target of this. The money doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't make me happy. I can't take it with me, so I may as well offer it at first as a last resort. Donate it to charity, but look, don't do it. Like, me, Bew, whoever, whatever. Like, if you're listening to this, don't do it. But I will say this, like, you said it yourself. Like, these people will provoke you off-site. Josh can't tell people off-site to stop doing something. Even if he takes the thread down, there's archives of it already. You can find the archives as well. And even if the site is taken down, it's going to be recorded on other sites like Encyclopedia Dramatica. And what's the other one? No, I can't think of the other one. Dude. Oh, by the way, blushed. Michi of Light, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, DJ Fix Soul. Welcome. Jeez. So from Bew again. So he followed up that email with another email. The only SSRI I do to do anything was Zoloft, but it caused me really terrible tetanus, and I can't take it. The rest is nothing. The rest of it does nothing. How do you say that word? Oh, greetings. How you doing? Thanks. Austria, man. Nice. Howdy. No, no, no trip, not triptyline. I don't know. Lexapro, mirtazapine, amphetamine. It helped a little, but it doesn't do anything anymore. I also have OCD, and I think that it makes me obsess over things like this. I can't stop myself from thinking about it and worrying about this. The what ifs. God. Look at that list of medication there. Sean Ranklin. Nortriptyline. Oh. Is that... Thank you, Golden Boy. Big ups, Liquid Richard. I need a something to shake, because that's what Big Boy Wings would do. Just shake their little bottle of Lexapro to say to the haters and the trolls, hey, look what I got. Whoa, Nerinium, dude, thank you. That actually made me jump. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks for the $10. That actually made me jump. Jesus. See, the Pringles can attack Josh. No, actually, I might have to. Once I get through this, I might have a look at it and see that Pringles can. Oh my god, that actually seriously made me jump. Nerinium, thank you so much, dude. Ah, hearts in the chat. Oh, you realize I can only. Okay, so this is Noel's response. You realize I can only control what's on the site, right? Yeah, exactly. I said that. I can't control archives, paste bins, docs bins, etc. And he lists a couple of examples of that. What would you do if the thread was removed, but then it was simply restored on a different site, i.e. Encyclopedia Dramatica, or one of the competitors to the forum? That's unlikely. That's not unlikely. Can't speak. And it's just, I just find this thing very interesting. Oh, I had to take a drink of water there. Remember, drink water, as Josh would say. Ah, I know that I don't know. I know that, and I know I can't touch Dennis's archive. Dennis, who's Dennis? Stuff. I'm hopeful it's obscure enough to be forgotten. I don't know what else to do. I'm out of ideas, and I hope it's a risk. If it happens, it happens, and I'll have to consider what to do then. I completely deleted my entire social media internet presence a year ago, so I'm desperately hoping. Oh, excuse me. Desperately hoping people will forget about me and move on. I never wanted any of this online fame or attention. I just wanted to release my software, and it kind of grew out of control by the time I really realized the negative consequences. It's too late to put the genie back in the bottle. All I can do is stay off the internet as much as possible and hope they grow bored. They did. They did. And here's the thing. They did grow fucking bored. They did. It was a 13-page thread. And it's now 93 pages because you did all this. You, you, you. All I can do is stay off the internet, and you should have done that. But you didn't. Oh, my God. Like, is it me? Chat, is it just me? Well, there, do with this as you will. I want to hold off on the name before you decide, because I don't want the risk being interrupted. If I do this, I won't disclose it and I'll delete this email. I don't want to be remembered that way anyway. It's not going to bring me any comfort to bother anyone else at this point. I just need this to stop. But you could have just left it. I really hope he doesn't, like, commit Sudoku. Oh, God. And you know, that he sent pictures and then Bew responds, follows us up. He follows it up. Also, your site has a reach that none of the other places can ever get even close to. You really have the #1 website on the entire internet for this sort of thing. Nuts. Noel responds. He responds, and I don't know, homie. I have to contact a lawyer about this, the Sudoku threat. Anyways, but you should expect my answer to be no in general. It sets a bad precedent. The money isn't worth dealing with the fallout if problems come up. I'd feel bad taking your entire savings. Now, does that sound like someone who's not compassionate? The answer is, I'm only about, I'm an hour behind. I'd feel bad taking the entire savings. There's probably legal issues in accepting it anyways. How do I even sort of report this income? Am I going to get a 1099 NEC? Will he have to claim it on his taxes? Oh, be realistic, my hands are tied. The pros is basically that I have a down payment on a house I'm looking for, but that's something I'd get anyways, just working hard on keeping the community going and growing my podcast. Especially if crypto ever goes back up. I'm really not that materialistic, and I fear the wrath of God. Mark 8:36. I gotta find that. Shall we have a? Uh, I feel like you're being genuine. There's a fear here that you're just trying to prank me to show people, look, Josh just wants money. But it's one of the small subsets of concern at play here. So hear me out. Send me your resume. I'll make you a counter offer. Josh asked him for his fucking CV, his curricula vitae, and and that tweet. I wish Josh would be more compassionate. He said, "Here you go. Give me your CV, and I'll give you a job." Oh my God. So Bew responds, "It is absolutely not in my best interest to ever tell anyone about this for any reason. It exposes me to the fact that I've funded your site, which would instantly eviscerate my own reputation in my circles. It may put me in a legal risk in the event your site ever does get in legal trouble, and it risks a Streisand effect." What? If people find out we did this, and then they want their money from the mirroring the money. I'm losing my space here. Money from mirroring the content elsewhere. In no way is it a good idea for me to ever speak for this to another person. Frankly, just me offering this already puts me in a risk. If you were to just drop this email, you could wreck my reputation instantly. I only sent this email because I am for real serious. If it helps you with sincerity, proof, it's my. As far as precedent, it's your site, so you could claim any reason you want to, or just not say anything. It's up to you. You certainly don't have to take all the money, any of it, but I'll. Oh, use something so it's the reason to feel bad that take you comfortable taking. you would have to claim it as either 1099 NEC or Form 1040 capital gains. A steer clear of the IRS, yes. I have a US lawyer as well, who I could have talk with your lawyer, Brand. I can't. Obviously, I have not said anything to him about this. You should have, but in general, I trust him with anything, and he could help. You should have consulted your lawyer about this, and he probably told you, "What the fuck are you doing?" He probably would call. Oh, I can send you money any way you like, Bitcoin, PayPal, bank transfer, you name it. I'll figure it out. The one thing I just want to say up front is that if we do this, I would like to send it in increments, say 1,000 a month or so. Which would that be agreeable? Well, it's gone from I'll give you a down payment on a house to I'll just give you $1,000 a month. If I send you the entire thing and then you keep the thread anyway, understandably with both of them, oh man. Tell me how I can ease your concerns, and I will do so. Tell me to demonstrate my sincerity, and I will do so. I'm not materialistic either. Money doesn't bring me happiness. I don't really have a resume put together, but in general, and he goes on about his credentials and everything. Whoa. Fucking thanks, Neuridium, again. I love that. I love that donation. Village Idiot, I'm lost here, lol. We have to keep doing these little little updates. We're reading through an email about a guy reading through an email chain between Josh Moon and a guy on Twitter that threatened to Sudoku themselves because they had a 13-page thread on Kiwi Farms that was not really heavily critical on them. Nerinium, thank you again for that dono. That I really do appreciate it. And Hail Satan. Um, keep God out of California. And they sent a picture, and then Josh didn't reply. Bew just kept. It keeps going on. As an alternative, I own a registered business, and I can hire you as an employee for whatever purpose. Attaches my business article. Corporation might be a little. It might be a little tricky to set up, but I'm sure it's entirely doable. You should expect my answer to be no in general. All I can do is pray. Right. Bew writes again. Nerinium, MVP, everyone. Tell you what, hang on. Wait. There you go, man. There you go. Throw a wrench your way. Bew writes again. Honestly, thinking more about it, I guess it doesn't matter if you were to renege. I'll send as much as you want at a time if we went that route. My bank has a transfer limit of 100,000 yen a day. So at the very least, it will take 4 months to send you everything I have. So it's gone from 1,000 a month to more than that. Sopranos, no show job for. No idea. No idea. And by the way, Josh won't take the job. And Nerinium, there you go, man. I'm in Japan because a company here reached out to me to recruit me to reverse engineer hardware. They pay me really well for it, so it was hard to say no. I've been at my current job for 3 years. they they've got a very well paid job. They were sought after by a company in Japan. How would fucking I mean, Japan is from what I've seen, looks amazing. I want to go there at some point. Probably not live there because I can't speak Japanese that well. But man, I'm not saying it would be some kind of I'm not so savant for development tasks, but I'm professionally competent and I learn quickly. I'm certain I could be of assistance, or barring that, I could find people who are. I know a whole lot of employees who work at Google, Microsoft, Amazon, etc. More emulator developers are coding savants. On good terms with almost all of them. I'm confident I can achieve more. High Sudoku rate. From what I understand, yeah, that's the impression I'm getting, especially when you have a forest dedicated to that. Because I read somewhere that if you live in an apartment in Japan and you committed Sudoku in there, they have this spiritual thing where they can't live in that apartment anymore. Like if you're renting and you did that, the landlord cannot rent that property anymore. And that's why they have forests dedicated for it. It's nuts. I'm feeling. Should we like contact which one was which one of the Paul brothers went to Japan that time? Was it Logan? James? Should we send them that way? Jeez. Because I really hope he's all right. Like he's okay. So Bew again. I'm sorry, but I'm out of time. I presume your lawyer said not to speak to me anymore. Anyway, I posted my docs sans last name on Twitter. That's why they say Dave. I've decided against sending it to you directly because I don't want anyone to be able to reach me in time. You can end up with horrific brain damage that way. I have given my passport scan to the trusted friend who will post it anonymously in a few hours so that you guys can confirm it's legitimate. Look for news in the Arakawa ward of Tokyo in a few days. Now, here's the thing. Since that last post, that tweet that was 20 hours long, since then, there's been nothing new. There's been no confirmation at all. There's been no person that's come out and said, I'm friends with this. Here is the scan of them, of their passport and everything. Yeah. Also spricht hier niemand Deutsch. Yeah, it's good, man. With overworked folks dying on trains home after work. Oh yeah, compared to the West, Asia is like they have hotels dedicated to sleeping with women, and I'm not saying like hookers. I'm saying women that just sleep next to men because they're so overworked. They're so starved of having the human interaction. It's oh. I released my last software build under the most permissive license possible. I've already taken several codeine and Intuniv to crash my blood pressure, and now I'm getting myself as drunk as I can. This is really gonna, dude. But oh well, a few minutes and I'll finally be free. Oh god. Hotels. I don't know. I don't know the names of the hotels. But it is just women in like nightgowns and you just sleep next to them and then you go and wake up and go around your normal business. I really would have given you the money, and you really could have saved my life from the smallest gesture of kindness. He asked for your CV. Justify it however you want. This one is on you. I hope the forum thread is worth it. And it's not like most from damn. I would advise you against posting this email thread as you did pseudo-implicate yourself being willing to consider this idea. But do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I'm going to release it on my end. See you, Josh. And Josh just followed it up with, "I will not be extorted." And then around the last time of his email, you got the thread to just everything. And it just contradicts itself. You know, you've got him saying in that email chain, "Oh, it's because my friend was targeted by people who say that they were from your forum," to, "I've been ridiculed by Kiwi Farms and they've been harassing me." It just contradicts itself. And I think they knew that, and that is why they said in the last ditch effort before leaving that email by saying, "I'd advise against posting it because it will implicate you." Yeesh. Yeah, yeesh. That's right. Man. But what if I said there was a twist? What if I said that there was, what if I said that there was a twist in the tail of this? You know that Twitter account earlier that I mentioned? That was the main account for Bew here. Let me find it. There it is. My experience turning off the computers is super effective against cyberbullying. Oh yeah, tell me about it. But let me tell you something. Let me get to this twist. Let's do the twist, all right? So you've got this account here, this Twitter account, Bew_Nyan, and that was created in November 2017. There was a tweet. There was a tweet made. And let me see if I can find it now. Let me see. Where is it? 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 Nope, it's not there. There was a tweet that was made. I'll find it. Where is it? Oh, wait. Ah, yes, here we go. I found it. Have a look at this, people. Let me just get Josh in there. I think Josh deserves to be front and center. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I just realised Josh might have to disappear for a bit. Or hell saying whatever you believe in. Oh, yeah. So this Twitter account, Mew, said, "I have information that will lead to the arrest of Joshua Connor Moon, who is the admin of Kiwi Farms." But have you noticed something? Look at the. Is that Bunyan? And that was today at 6:30 a.m. Now you will think to yourself, no, there's no way. There's no way that the person who said that they would Sudoku themselves, blaming Kiwi Farms and Josh, that, you know, they would use their main account to say that I would take down Kiwi Farms, would they? Would they? No. Well, let me tell you something. It gets even more and more interesting now. That account no longer available. It's been suspended today. That account is gone now because it violated Twitter's terms of services. I don't understand how. You know, this is just a nothing burger though. This isn't a nothing burger. It's a burger bun. You open it up. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. Oh, it just gets stranger and stranger, doesn't it? Oh wait, where's Josh? Where is he? Let's get Josh back in. There he is. There you go. We should smoke a little less. Oh, maybe we should smoke some more. Oh, jeez. But I've come to a decision as well. I can't, for nothing. I mean, kind of typical. It's just odd. But I will say this: give it a few days or so. Give it maybe a week, and I will say this: if we suddenly hear that Nia or Bew or Dave is back on Twitter, jumped out of the hospital for, they'll be fine. And I do hope that they are fine, because it sucks to hear someone going through shit. It's not. Fuck. I need a beer or something. I need a drink or something. Oh, there we go. Some nice water. Dave, if you are listening to this, just let people know that you're all right. Like genuine people do care about you, and they want to make sure that you're all right. I mean, even Josh said that he was going to offer him a job, something to take his mind off the whole thing. It just doesn't make sense. There's a few things that just don't make sense. Why would you use a method of what is it? Using a rope, and then use pills, then drink, because that then increases your chances of passing out, and you're less likely to, get the result that you wanted. Yeah, it's just, man. What was it? Where is it? There was something else as well. Someone did a Google Doc within a few hours of that, talking about how they were on a phone call with them. Let me see if I can find that actually. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I should have prepared a bit better than this. Tell you what, shall I have some smooth jazz or something? Should I have some? Tell you what, let's play some smooth jazz. Let's play something to chill out to while I try and find this. Have a little break. Have a little, I'm sure the almonds have been activated, and I think we need a little break to kind of like a palate cleanse while we try and find this, because it was very interesting. I'm trying to find it now. Where is Let's play some. Let's play. There we go. There we go. Let's take a breather for a minute while I try and find this. It's just very odd, you know. How did an account that was originally views suddenly say that they have information? You go to find that account and it's just gone. Very odd, very odd. You're gonna have to make a drink, Golden Boy. Do it. It's Sunday. Why not start off the weekend with a bang? Or maybe I should choose my words carefully now. Oh, and Vito. Vito is a fucking pussy. I sent out an open invite to him to come onto this show to talk about this degenerate delinquent behaviour, and what does he do? Oh, he even ignores me, or finally he actually responds to my DMs. Goes on to call me a retard because I'm calling him out on his fucking degenerate behaviour. He's just a dickhead. Vito, if you are watching this here, go fuck yourself. Honestly. Because here's the thing that I've figured out about Vito this whole evening. Because he was retweeting about Kiwi Farms, trying to get a pariah going. Trying to get a mob to go after Kiwi Farms and Josh. In Austria, we're supposed to drink wine. Oh, that sounds good. But here's the thing I figured out about Vito. He could have stepped in, couldn't he? He could have tweeted at this person and say, please don't, you know. No, I think, in my mind, I think he's gone as far as to try and use this to his advantage and was secretly hoping to see him actually go through with it. And I just think that's fucking disgusting if he did try and think that would be a good option. I'm so fucking pissed off, I can't even think straight now. Alright, let me see, there's gotta be in here somewhere. Bear with me, people, bear with me. So, oh, here we go. Right, I think I found it. Alright, okay. Oh, okay. Ow. Alright, shut that off. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so a Google Doc from Marken on behalf of an anonymous origin has been published to try and shift 100% of the blame onto this thread in particular. Right, okay, shall we have a read of this? Because this is apparently a true-to-tale story of what happened. There is still no confirmation of a Sudoku. I'm wondering if this is just them trying to cause enough outrage to hurt the forum. Okay, at 11:45 on Sunday, I was on a phone call with Near. They'd just taken a large overdose of codeine and guanfacine, which is not what was in the original email. I saw a photo of the noose. 30 minutes into the call, Le voyage de l'âme. I can't. I can't read that. That's Spanish. That's Spanish. That's French. Spanish. What's wrong with me? It's Sunday. It's late. Start playing at the other end. I wouldn't hear their voice again. Near look. Near near Sudoku. That's how the news article would phrase it. What news article? Sudoku is a voluntary action, a problem with oneself, implying nobody is to blame but the victim and perpetrator, one and the same. Did I say Spanish? I know. I had a boomer moment then. Oh, I fuck it. I fucked that up. it, it's late. Okay. Fuck. Can't even use being drunk as an excuse. But that's not how human brains work. We are not cold, calculating machines. We are a product of our environment. We are shaped by our experiences. A single powerful traumatic event can change a person forever. So can a million small ones. This is not a weakness of the mind. It's a fundamental part of what it means to be human. Is that some... Neil was a brilliant mind in a corner of the web, all too often rife with toxicity and harassment. Despite this, they continued to pour their life into the one thing they loved, emulation and retro gaming. Developer of the SNES, Hygen, and Ares emulator, Near was relentless force of accuracy on the formerly haphazard word of emulation, working out the most elusive hardware glitches and corner cases. They advanced the world of SNES emulation by leaps and bounds. They also recently released the ultimate labor of love, a fan translation of Bahamut Lagoon that might be the most wouldn't it? I can't. Neil was also an incredibly kind, funny, and welcoming person I've known for several years. Feedbacks talking to the most common people I've ever known. They were unlikely to suggest hanging out in person, but never rejected an offer. I wished I'd done that more often. We've had a long text conversation and shared many stories. Near did not commit Sudoku. Near was murdered, victim of a lifetime of harassment after an abusive childhood and followed by community toxicity. Near was eventually targeted by Kiwi Farms. Members of the website made a sport of preying on less fortunate, on those in positions liable to being emotionally abused, and they do so relentlessly from the comfort of anonymity. It's late for me, man. My brain. I was sitting in front of their computer thousands of kilometers away. They take glee in slowly destroying the psyche of others. Dude, this is all just on some fucking gossip board on the internet. It's not like the tabloids or the daily news articles or whatever. It's just a newspaper. It's just a gossip article. And it was 13 pages long, and there was nothing negative about them that I could see. Well, I think there were some criticisms about the person, but there was nothing like they wished harm on the person or they thought that. There was no hate mongering. The only person I see that's hate mongering at the moment is this person here and Vito for being a dickhead. Murdered for 13 pages. Tell me about it. Like, what would be the end game for Kiwi Farms if that was the case? If they or something just makes your life more private online. Exactly. They could have just left it alone. Prior to now, that admission that their first name is Dave is the only admission that I think the thread had about them. Other than that, it was just about what they did for the emulation community, some of the things they did before, and that was about it. Near survived that. Many wouldn't, but Near was strong enough to overcome that level of emotional abuse. But Kiwi Farms is relentless, not to be defeated in the pursuit of. Oh, this is just. Their friends doxing some, directly harassing others, and even specifically seeking out. Oh, dude, that broke Near. After falling down a spiral of depression and eventually breaking off contact with everyone last year, I feared for the worst. Eventually, they were luckily able to get help and found medication that helped them cope with the psychological scars of abuse in the late 2020. I first heard of Near again in late October 2020, and we again started having chats. It seemed things were getting better. Unfortunately, medication can be a fickle beast. It didn't work forever. Oh, that's just. I can't take the story long from our goblin. Oh. Unfortunately, medication can be a fickle beast. It didn't work forever. The looming threat of Kiwi Farms or the power of the thing is, medication isn't supposed to work forever. It's supposed to aid you, and you're supposed to take the reins. And it's not a magic pill that will change your life. It's just something that you take to help you deal with the issues and help yourself get out of that funk. Lieutenant Dan's legs, what are you doing, man? Welcome to the party. Ugh. Burn condition again. Nia decided to avoid the subject. I only found out about the relapse today. To the people of Kiwi Farms, this is a video game that the people on the other side of the screen are real makes no difference. They delight in the kill counter going up just like an FPS shooter. Oh, God. Why do we tolerate this harassment, online bullying? Are they different? Are these any different from terrorism? Oh. From someone grabbing a gun and taking that. Why does it matter that a physical bullet was not involved? It's so melodramatic. And bear in mind, this was like being written up when they were on the phone call to this person. They were on a phone call to this person, and they were saying, "Oh, my, what is this?" They're on the phone call to their, like, instead of like thinking, right, I need to contact the emergency services. I need to go over there now. I need to find out where. No, they were like, I'm going to eulogize this person and post it on a Google document. Mate, oh, Anthony, honestly, my eyes would power a small village by how much they're rolling. Why does it matter the physical? Just comparing online internet drama and actual events. Directly resulting in intentional death of a person, maybe aware of Nia's notoriously paranoid upset. After getting to know them, it became clear this was a defense mechanism, a product of all that abuse they received over their entire life. I was perhaps one of the few lucky enough to exchange deeply personal stories with them, yet I never knew their full name because I didn't need to. But they have told me if I asked Nia if anything but cold and distant in person, those attributes were necessary facades grown in the response to lifelong harassment and abuse. Oh, God. We as the internet community need to take a hard look at what it means to continue to tolerate the existence of these communities, the actions of those in them, not just Kiwi farm sites like that serve to concentrate people like this, but they exist across all communities and social media. Being passive about the problem mean what? Because someone called someone a dick online. That is pretty much the basis of all this. Someone called someone a dick online, and they threatened to self sunset. Fuck. DreamHost, you are the Kiwi Farms domain registrar. Cloudflare, you protect Kiwi Farms against attacks. You both share responsibility in not just. But that's interesting, by the way. But also others, as well as the pain of harassment and thousands more. Is this the image you want to maintain? Is the income worth the weight on your conscience? I last saw Near on June 9th. We had sushi in Akihabara, right? So you were in Japan at the time, and then sat down for a cup of coffee. I was a bit busy that day, but I was looking forward to inviting them over to hang out again soon. Le Voyage, they, them kept playing on repeat on the other end of the call for another hour. So you were on a call with someone for over an hour. You were on a call with someone for over an hour. And what you did in the meantime is just you're just eulogizing this person, but while you're still on this fucking call for 85 minutes and 14 seconds. And it's not like, oh, they're in America, they can't contact. No, we had, hang on, we had sushi in Akihabara. So they were in Japan at the time, the same potential area as near. So they could have jumped on a train or a taxi or whatever to get to the what was it, Arakawa? Dude, it just doesn't make sense. Why would you be on a call with someone and then all they have is just this song being played over and over again? If you cared so much about this person, why don't you just call the emergency services in the local area? Just like, man. And I actually kind of looked into this person, this guy, Markon, Markan, and they're in Japan. So I would hazard a guess. Oh, dude. Dude. The fuck? To me, like the way how I see it, it all seems too artificial for a reaction like this. And it's not any well kept secret. People have been trying to take down Kiwi farms for years, using all these different methods, whether it was using someone's death, using illicit means, extortion, bribe, whatever, however. It, and I'm going to be upfront here. I really, really, really wish that this person is okay. But reading the email chain between him and Josh, seeing that tweet from that account, the original account, the actual like this tweet with the account that's been taken down, and with this where there's it, well, first of all, like the drugs are different, and you're on a phone call with someone for about nearly an hour and a half, and you haven't hung up to get over to their place as soon as they can or whatever. It's just very odd, very odd. I don't know, maybe Pringle can with Magnum Opus. Yeah, I'll give it a watch. I just thought with this, I think that's the meat and bones of it. You know, I mean, I could talk about the DMs between me and Vito because I called him a fucking pussy. But tell you what, yeah, I can go for watching Josh fuck up with a Pringles can. Let me see here. So let me find it actually. Give me a minute, Al. Shall I play some smooth jazz again? Let me see here. Let me play some of this again. Get your drinks ready again. We're taking a bit of a quick minor break. Let me see here. King Cobra, JFS, Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. Nasty. Wait. I'm gonna have to pull you guys up. Where are you? Pringles can prank. Right, okay, cool. I need to go on Discord. Ah, okay, cool. Oh, wait. Alright, and let me find a... Let me just sort these things out. Ah, dude. Oh wait, now I might have fixed it. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh wait. Okay. Alright. Interlude over. Let me just quickly... Alright, shut up. Shut up. We smoking mad doinks. Where is it? Oh, no, wrong one. There it is. There we are. Technical recap difficulties. Hey. Alrighty. Let's watch Josh with a Pringles can prank. Let me just...
What's this? Pringles Wavy Moa Burger? Shoot. If you like the video,
Oh,
subscribe for more.
he's so fucking
Yes.
steaming. Oh my god.
That was definitely a troll gag. That is delicious. Yes. Boy, howdy, the trolls got me on that. That is good shit.
Oh, dude, that is amazing.
That's so fucking great. I want to save that for like when my friends come over. Like, hey man, you want some Pringles?
Oh, dude.
Yes.
Oh, I want to watch that again. That is fucking incredible. There were so many logistical worries about packing the crap. This is so poignant. I fucking, dude, that is, oh, just that reaction. Just, Alan, can we just,
Dude.
oh.
If you like the video.
By the way, can I just quickly say, it's so perfect because even the foil seal at the top, he had to pull that off. I fucking love that, dude. Oh.
Subscribe for more, yes. That was definitely a troll gag.
I think he was just too drunk to even, like, acknowledge what just happened. Oh, you glued it back down. Oh, you fucking. So it was an actual. I thought it was like an actual product. I thought it was an actual product. Like, oh, that is brilliant. Well done. Well done, good sir. Fucking hell. Wow. Jeez. That is brilliant. I love that, dude. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. One thing I did mention before. I mentioned it in the title of this stream. MrGirl got his channel yeeted off of YouTube again, and I've got his response video to that. You eat the Pringles? I hope he did. Bought one of those garbage ones. Bought Pringles and glued it back down because he'd never touched the prank ones. That is brilliant. I love that. Ah, it's so good. That is so good. More Pringles, more crumbs, more can. Uh, yes. So I mentioned it before earlier, and Vito, he was extremely salty today. He was such a fucking whiny little pussy ass bitch that he was so angry. Double crumbs, dude. I'm still can't get over that. It's just brilliant, brilliant. He was like, no snake. Double the cheese. More cheese. Ah. Yeah. Oh, I have to get. Vito's a little cretin. Yeah, he's. I think I've discovered something about Vito, and I think he's the new V. Like, if MrGirl is Sargon, Vito is V. And MrGirl had his channel yeeted off of YouTube again. It's banned, and it's a very fucking recent thing as well. His channel getting yeeted. Like, I think it happened either today or maybe 3 days ago. But he did release a video talking about it. Yeah. And well, shall we listen to what MrGirl has to say for himself? Kick V. Ah. Do you want to listen to his little video where he's crying about having his channel yeeted again. Shall we listen? It's only 2 minutes, 3 minutes long, but it's worth it. I'm just there, just like with a shitting grin, because it does mean that music video is no longer there anymore. Let's see him seethe. He's seething and he's coping. All right, here we go.
So I'm a bit torn between not giving them the satisfaction and emotional honesty. We're going to go with emotional honesty. It does make me sad when you ban me.
I bet it does. I bet it does.
It's this kind of echoing feeling that I've had my entire life from my family and other personal relationships, other professional relationships, just situations, this constant sense of rejection of me.
Wait, sorry.
A feeling that I've had my entire life from my family and other personal relationships, other professional relationships, just situations, this constant sense of rejection of me.
Because you're fucking nightmare to work with, you fucking cretin. Because you post music videos about the many different ways of raping children's. Is that the cuties guy? Yes. Yes. If you're new to the whole cuties thing, I was a guest star in Racism 2's live stream where we talk in depth about MrGirl when he was a kid to now, and a little bit about Vito to now. Oh.
And yeah, it hurts my feelings, it makes me sad, and it's incredibly depressing.
It hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings. I'm upset, people. I'm upset because Susan took away my YouTube channel. Fuck off. When will Vito come out and say, "Oh, this is all a joke"? This is all satire, people. This is all a joke, innit?
I don't need a bunch of comments telling me not to give up or to keep going. I will, but I do
Oh, we know you will.
want to be honest about
Fucker.
how it feels. It just sucks. And I don't. If you're one of the people who false flags my channel, trying to get it taken down, if I don't think making me sad and depressed is going to have the effect that maybe you're hoping it will. Like I'm going to get so sad and angry that I'm going to stop making rap songs or stop making videos. That's not how I deal with my feelings.
What is it then? Here's a fucked up thing I found out about him. When I was listening to this I Hypocrisy podcast that he had with him, when he was like 10, he was talking to like grown men, talking about like very sexually charged conversations. The movie was true. Real visionaries. Yeah, I wonder who they are. Sushi yourself. Fuck. Shit.
Yeah, so this is the new main channel, guys, for now.
By the way, his main channel now is MrGirl Returns. I wonder how long that's going to be up for now.
Last time it took 4 months to get the other one back. I don't know when or if it'll come back. We'll see.
It won't come back. It took him 3 or 4 months to get the main channel back from the first ban, and I highly doubt it will come back after this one.
I'll probably do a separate video on free speech and like what's happening to free speech when most of our communication happens on these platforms that are not controlled by the government, and how the First Amendment becomes a little bit moot when the government has no say and no ability to protect your speech and yeah.
Well done, you fucking brainlet. Welcome to the fucking 21st century where you can't say certain things you can't say certain things, and now all of a sudden you fucking care about what you say on the internet and how it's being stifled because, yeah, people find you fucking repulsive. You disgusting. Oh, I'm gonna. Okay, there we go. Let's move on. Oh, I have to calm down. I have to calm down now. He, he, will this be a joke? Like, I want to say he's gonna do this whole thing. He's gonna do this whole thing where he says that this video that he's done here is a satire, it's parody, it's, you know, emulating how upset he is. He is a true specimen, honestly. He's gonna say how upset he is about the whole thing, but really deep down, he's fucking seething and he just needs to cope. He needs to cope somehow.
I think you get where I'm going with that. It's interesting that video, as like talking to a camera as a medium, is like the most restricted fucking possible thing. I don't understand, because like I can say stuff in rap songs that I cannot say to the camera without getting banned, or like in a painting, or in a movie, or video game, a book. I'd say book is probably the least restricted. But
when are you going to release your manifesto? When are you going to release it? I'll read it. I'll read it live on this stream. Release it.
man, when you turn on a camera and you look at it and you say some stuff, you better fucking watch what you say. People really don't like that. I don't know if that's because
Oh, fucking hell. The truest shit that he's... Oh, my God. Oh, fuck's sake. Can we just... Did he become self-aware just then?
painting, or in a movie, or video game, a book. I'd say book is probably the least restricted. But man, when you turn on a camera and you look at it and you say some stuff, you better fucking watch what you say. People really don't like that. I don't know if that's because it's like a really effective propaganda delivery mechanism is just like inherently brainwashed.
Propaganda delivery system. Propaganda delivery system. So that music video that he did, where he's talking about him participating in that behavior, is that propaganda? Is he trying to push it onto people? Is he pushing it on other people to say, look, it's okay to be like this? When you got people like Vito who says, oh, you got to use the clinical definition of what a paedophile is. You got to use the clinical definition. Fuck off.
To people, so it's like they really want to. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just have one of those faces. Anyway, I'm going to continue with the content, and
so this guy would probably cheer if someone he didn't like got censored. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. He'll revel in the fact that someone he didn't like was censored or taken off of YouTube for hot takes or anything about him, or you know, even Vito, for example. But he's bitching and moaning about it because it's been done to himself. He's been reveling in the whole idea about free speech and being able to express what he's thinking, what he's saying, because he has no filter. He has no filter. He'll say anything and he'll piss you off. And I think he revels in that. But now that that toy has been taken away from him, bitches about it. Anyway, we're not that far. We've got about 20 seconds left on this.
I've got two kind of more complex projects coming, so it might take a little bit. Maybe I'll poop out a short one in the meantime. I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see you soon.
Wow. Wow. You can pinpoint the exact moment that his heart was fucking breaking. God, what is it? What is it about him that Vito will go and fucking die on a hill for? God knows. I do not know. It escapes me. It boggles the mind. Activates the old almonds. Anyway, I think we've had about nearly 2 hours here. And I think on that, I think it's time to basically end the stream. I'll find a little outro song. Pedos look after each other. Oh, fuck. Hell yeah. I wouldn't be fucking surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. It's just fucking disgusting how he's bitching and moaning about being censored off of YouTube and things like that. And wait, what happened there? Right. Let me find the outro song. Okay. Well, I hope you all enjoyed your Sundays with me talking about what's been going on. I think as soon as I find out about what's going on with Bew, near whatever, I think I'll be sure to kind of update you guys on it, because I think, you know, you guys are really concerned about this guy's welfare, as do I. I really hope that he is okay. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. As far as I'm aware, the thread has been locked by Josh, so you can't add any more to it. But let me just say this before I end the stream. That thread went from 13 pages to 93 because this guy wanted it off. So now it's even more, and it I don't know. Anyway, I'll end it here. Listen, guys, you know what I say. Don't be Rama Rama. Let me find, where's the song? There it is. Yeah, have a good weekend. Have a good week. I will catch you guys. Oh, I just realised the song's not playing. Have a wonderful weekend.